My name is Era and I have always lived a quiet and ordinary life. Nothing about me ever stood out. I went to college, came home and spent my nights scrolling through my phone like everyone else. I never expected anything unusual to happen to me. But then I started noticing him. At first he was just a figure standing across the street. Always at night. Always in the same place. He never moved much. Never spoke. Just watched. It should have scared me, but it did not. There was something different about him. Something that made me feel like he was not there to harm me, but to protect me. Days passed and I began looking for him too. Every night I checked if he was there. And every night he was. One evening I stayed out later than usual. The streets were quiet and almost empty. That was when I heard footsteps behind me, fast and getting closer. Before I could react, a man grabbed my wrist. His grip was tight and cold and wrong. I froze. And then suddenly he was gone. Someone had pulled him away with such force that he fell to the ground. I looked up and saw him, the one who had been watching me all this time. Close he did not look normal. His skin was pale. His eyes were dark and still. There was no fear in him, only control. He told the man to leave, and the man ran like he was terrified. Then he looked at my wrist where I had been grabbed. His expression changed. There was anger in it, but not toward me. He told me I should not be out so late. I asked him why he had been watching me. He did not look at me when he answered. He said he needed to make sure I was safe. After that night, he did not disappear anymore. He stayed near me. Not too close, but always there. We started talking. Slowly at first. He spoke very little about himself, but I noticed things. He never came out during the day. He never ate. And his touch was always cold. One night I joked that he seemed like a vampire. He went quiet. That was when I understood. He did not deny it. He just said he had been trying to keep me away from all of this. I asked him why he did not. He looked at me in a way I could not explain and said he could not stay away. His name was Kale. Falling in love with him did not happen all at once. It happened slowly. In the way he listened to me. In the way he noticed small things. In the way he stayed close but never crossed a line. He treated me like something precious. Something he was afraid to break. I asked him once if he had ever loved someone before. He said yes. I asked what happened. He said she died. I asked if it was because of him. He said yes. That should have scared me, but it did not. Because I saw how much he blamed himself. How careful he was with me. How he kept his distance even when he did not want to. I told him he would not hurt me. He said I did not know that. But I did. Because he had every chance to, and he never did. One night he finally held my hand. His touch was cold but gentle. Like he was holding something fragile. He told me I was making everything harder. I told him not to let go. But love like that does not stay simple. One night he did not come. I waited for hours. Then I heard a soft knock on my window. He was there, but something was wrong. His eyes looked darker. Hungrier. He told me not to open the window. He said he had lost control and almost hurt someone. He said he could not trust himself around me. He told me to stay away. I refused. He said if he lost control with me, he would not be able to stop. I told him to help me understand. He said he had been fighting his instincts since the day he met me. That part of him saw me as something warm and alive and fragile. And something he could take. He said he hated himself for it. But even then he never crossed that line. I stepped closer to the window and told him I trusted him. He told me I should not. But I had already made my choice. I opened the window. He froze. Every part of him was telling him to leave. But he did not. He stepped inside slowly like he was afraid of what might happen. Nothing did. There was no violence. No loss of control. Just silence. He looked at me and said I had chosen him. I said yes. He told me he might never leave now. I told him that was exactly what I wanted. He did not become less dangerous. And I did not stop being human. But somewhere between fear and trust, we found something real. He still fights the darkness inside him. But he does not fight it alone anymore. And sometimes when the night is quiet, he holds my hand and reminds me that he is still choosing me. And I realize that maybe love is not about finding something safe. Maybe it is about choosing someone even when they are not, and trusting that they will choose you back.